What's up, Kansas City? I'm Uncle Brown here with Jermaine Reed. Jermaine Reed, what do you feel? What are your thoughts on this event?
Well, you know, I think that this is an unfortunate sort of gathering once again, where we have a young life that's been taken by an officer, and an officer who basically probably racially profiled him and shot him a number of times and took his life. We have a family that's mourning. We have, unfortunately, a city in Ferguson, Missouri, mourning, and a country at this point mourning, and mourning because people are hurting. And I think that that's what it really boils down to at the end of the day. Racism is alive, it's well, and people are hurting, and people want justice. And I think that's what we see here today.
Is this enough? Do we need to do more?
We've got to do more. We've got to do more. And the reality of it comes back to, at the end of the day, when we finish this rally, you know, what are we going to do? Are we going to still raise our hands? Are we going to still have a lot to say? Or are we just going to sit silent in our own comforts of our home?
What else can we do?
I think this type of crowd, sometimes when things are happening at City Hall, city government, people need to show up. They need to speak up. They need to speak out. People need to get on the horn and call for the type of justice that is actually needed. There's so much. Social media, I think, is something, kind of what you guys do with Cascade Media is what I think is so essential. So when I think about what's happening today, I think about what's happened with Michael Brown over the past couple of days, and then I think back into the history books, for me at least, right, 1968. Or when I think about Selma, Alabama, I think about the 1990s with the Rodney King riots and things that were going on. You didn't probably have all this social media and people able to go and instantly post what's going on and give real accounts of it. But today, in 2014, unfortunately, with a black president, we've got a long way to go. We've got a way to able to hold our voices out, speak out, and then hold people accountable, because that's really what it boils down to.
What are your personal involvements? Like, what do you plan to do personally? Or do you have anything that you're working on?
Well, personally, I mean, you know, unfortunately today we have 41 homicides, right, in Kansas City alone, compared to last year with, I think it's 62 this same time last year. And so we have people who are being gunned down. I don't think the two are tied together in terms of a white officer shooting a black kid. But when we talk about black-on-black violence, I mean, we've got cases that are unsolved, and we don't see this type of outcry, but people should be vocal. People should honor and value life every single day. And I think that I'm going to continue, you know, working on the front line to call for justice, for injustice whenever I see it, and continue to speak up and speak out, but then also listening. I didn't come out here to have a lot to say. I came out to listen and to listen to the hurt and the passion and inspiration that's in so many people's voices, and so that's why I'm here.
And they say the revolution will not be televised, but it definitely will be on the internet. So I really appreciate you taking time away from everything to come speak with me. And don't forget to check out other videos at whatsupkansascity.net. I'm Oprah Brown, signing off.
Thanks, guys.
CMG wants you to always remember, the victory we call success goes to the best prepared. When you invest in your community, you're really just investing in yourself.